On Good Morning Northwest, a major diplomatic move happening today. The U.S. and Iran carrying out a prisoner swap.
We have a weather alert day today due to gusty winds, dry conditions, and blowing dust. We're going to talk about all that coming up in just a little bit.
And we are closing in on a potential government shutdown, what that means for all of us, and is there a compromise in sight? You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Good morning, and thanks for starting your week with us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It's Monday, September 18th. Let's check in with Mark right now on our first alert forecast. Could be an interesting day today.
Yeah, right now it's cool and calm, sitting at 60 degrees, but we do have a weather alert day today that's really going to sort of pick up speed around noon. Due to the fire weather, the dry and windy conditions, it's the Columbia Basin all the way over to the state line. And that's going to go from noon until 8 o'clock today. And it encompasses just about everything east of the Cascades, all the way through the Palouse and into Spokane. Northeastern Washington and the southeastern part of the state, out of that, they're not going to get the winds that we're going to be seeing with gusts in excess of 30, 35 miles an hour. Currently, we're sitting at 56 Deer Park, 56 Fairchild, 63 into the valley. And then as you head into Idaho, Hayden is at 60 degrees, Coeur d'Alene 63. It's these wind gusts, the dry condition, and the potential dust in the air from the dry conditions that we've had. That's really going to be a trigger. If you're going to be on I-90, you potentially could see some very low or limited visibility. Air quality is supposed to dip into moderate and stay there for the day with highs into the mid-70s.
Breaking news this morning, Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson says 5 Americans who have been imprisoned in Iran are expected to be released today as part of a wider U.S.-Iran deal.
He spoke at a news conference which was shown on state-affiliated TV today. The U.S. government had designated all 5 Americans as being wrongfully detained. Those detained U.S. citizens being repatriated include Siamak Namazi, Imad Sharji, and Murad Tabaz, as well as 2 others who asked that their identity not be made public. Secretary of State Antony Blinken signed off on a blanket waiver of U.S. sanctions that paved the way for international banks to allow the transfer of roughly $6 billion in Iran oil revenue in exchange for Iran's release of the 5 detained Americans. 5 Iranian detainees will also be released from American prisons as part of that deal.
A motorcycle crash near Lewiston killed a woman and sent a man to the hospital, to a Spokane hospital on a life flight. Their motorcycle struck a parked car. Lewiston police say 25-year-old James Weiss and 24-year-old Alyssa Slusher were headed north on 14th Street when they lost control and collided with that car. They were both thrown from the motorcycle and transported to St. Joseph Regional Medical Center. Slusher later died from her injuries. Weiss was life-flighted to Spokane because of the severity of his injuries. Both riders were wearing helmets.
The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office investigating a drowning in Lake Coeur d'Alene Saturday. First responders arrived at the Black Rock Marina in Rockford Bay at around 4 p.m. Aaron T. Robb had already been pulled from the water, but despite life-saving efforts, Robb was pronounced dead. Police say this is an ongoing investigation, but there is no other information available at this time.
New on Good Morning Northwest, a crash involving a semi-truck has closed eastbound I-90 at milepost 257, which is the Tyler exit. Washington State Patrol says it happened about 2 o'clock this morning. Eastbound drivers will be detoured onto State Route 904 through Cheney, so expect some delays. There is no estimated time for reopening right now. We will be keeping an eye on this for you.
Also new on Good Morning Northwest, the Whitman County Sheriff's Office investigating a burglary at a Pullman area business that happened early Sunday morning. Take a look at your screen here. Police say they are looking to identify this man wearing a Cheney rodeo hat. If you have any information about this person, you are asked to contact the Sheriff's Office. The number at the bottom right of your screen there, 509-397-6266.
Around the nation, a potential government shutdown is getting closer by the minute. This is a live look from Washington, D.C. right now, where there are less than 2 weeks for Capitol Hill to try to prevent the government from going broke and being forced to close its doors. Some progress was made over the weekend as a group of House Republicans have come to terms on a short-term funding bill, but nothing is set in stone and the clock is still ticking. 6 Republican members of the House closed a deal Sunday on a spending plan they hope will prevent a shutdown. Republican sources close to the matter say the agreement has a 31-day continuing resolution that comes with a GOP-approved border security package.
Starting tonight, crews will close all northbound lanes across the Maple Street Bridge. Here's a look at the detours on your screen. This full closure is effective all hours of the day until October 6th. Cars are recommended to use the Monroe Street Bridge, while freight traffic is rerouted to take Division across the Spokane River. This entire project is expected to be completed by mid-November.
Good morning, Northwest Times, now 5 minutes after 6.
All right, let's head things back over to Mark Peterson. Finally, a chance of rain coming again, but not till Wednesday.
Not till Wednesday. We're going to see really an increased chance of sprinkles tomorrow, but I'm guaranteeing you we have lots of winds coming in. We are under a weather alert day today because of the winds and the blowing dust. Here's a live look at the
One Spokane
Stadium. We're going to just write it up in big letters. We're going to have a full check of the weather coming up.
People wonder if their blood donations are actually making a change. I'm Ariel Drayton reporting inside of the Vitalant Blood Bank. Coming up, we'll share where those donations actually end up.
And an Air Force pilot ejects and his stealth jet crashes. It's so stealth, crews can't find it. The story after the break.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your dreams!
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
We are creating a culture of excellence, not only in customer service, but with our team members and employees as well. Quality craftsmanship means quality products, quality services, and quality restoration. And when you add all that up, that's why we're the best.
When you're looking to upgrade the look and energy efficiency of your home, no one does a better job at a better price than McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. For over 65 years, McVeigh Brothers has been on the cutting edge of the newest technologically advanced products sold. We're now offering triple pane windows, custom colored windows of your choice, and amazing mini blinds between the glass that will last a lifetime. At McVeigh Brothers, we're working for you.
This season, fall into Coeur d'Alene. Fall is a great time to visit Coeur d'Alene. With awesome weather, fall color cruises, exciting events, a variety of food, beer, and wine selections, and amazing accommodations. It's the perfect time to stay and play in CDA. Visit cdafall.com for more information.
Don't let summer pass you by. Sale pricing is back at R&R RV. Yes, RVs are now priced below retail at R&R RV. Springdale, Cougar, Montana, Rockwood, and more. Don't wait weeks for other dealers. Every RV at R&R RV is prepped and ready for immediate delivery. Sale pricing is back at R&R RV. Shop now for the best selection and the lowest interest rates. R&R RV in Liberty Lake, North Spokane, and Lewiston, or online at rnrrv.com.
It is now 8 minutes after 6. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Lawyers for former President Donald Trump are once again filing court papers to get federal judge Tanya Chutkan to recuse herself from the election interference case.
Trump's legal team previously argued Chutkan should step down, but in a new motion, the lawyers used Chutkan's own words against her. She has overseen a number of cases involving defendants charged in the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol and has condemned the actions of many of the rioters. Trump's lawyers also argued the former president's political successes means his prosecution should be viewed as politically biased.
The U.S. military is searching for the wreckage of an F-35 fighter jet that crashed near Charleston, South Carolina. A jet similar to this one went down Sunday afternoon. The pilot ejected safely, and first responders took the pilot to a medical facility for treatment. A statement released said that pilot is in stable condition. No word what caused the crash. The military saying the fighter jet's last known location was near Lake Moultrie and Lake Marion, two large bodies of water northwest of the city. It's asking the public for help in case someone spots the wreckage.
The Biden administration has issued a proposed rule that would clarify and reinforce protections for government employees. That rule was outlined by the Office of Personnel Management Friday and would apply to the 2.2 million federal workers who are in non-political positions. It includes clarifications that federal employees can't lose certain civil service protections unless they give them up voluntarily. The move would also make it more difficult to reclassify federal workers into a category where they could be stripped of certain protections.
10 minutes past 6 o'clock on this Monday morning. Here's your 10-second takeaway. It's going to be clouds and winds. That has us, again, under a weather alert day today due to blowing dust and the increased fire danger. 74 will be the high.
And we have a consumer alert for you. Parents and others who care for babies are being warned to stop using certain brands of sling carriers. The slings in question have been sold online by Walmart, Amazon, and TrendyHousehold.com under different brand names. Take a look at your screen. This is a list of the models being recalled. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the baby carrier could suffocate an infant, or the child could fall out of it. For another look at these brand names, find this story on KXLY.com.
And another consumer alert for you. Generac recalled around 64,000 portable generators in the midst of hurricane season. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission says the generators pose a risk of fire and burn risk. The CPSC says there have been at least 3 incidents resulting in severe burns. The recall comes during the hurricane season at a time when many generators are used in the aftermath of storms. This year's Atlantic hurricane season ends on November 30th. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:11.
Save a life and donate blood. Actually, you could save 3 lives. Coming up, the nationwide blood shortage and what you need to know to help in a live report next.
I had a credit card from a big bank. I had really high interest rates on it, and I accrued a lot of debt. I went into BECU. I realized the personal loan was the right option for me. I walked out of BECU so relieved.
A combination of fun and performance is why Kylie and I are excited to show you the Subaru Crosstrek.
The all-wheel drive Crosstrek offers an available 2.5-liter Subaru Boxer engine, giving you extra performance and power unlike anything on or off the road.
There's no shortage of space for passengers and a surprising amount of cargo room for your gear.
The Crosstrek has an 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, connecting you with your favorite apps and navigation.
Check out the Subaru Crosstrek and receive no-problem customer attention at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. I gotta call Swap.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling him.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
We gave a real chef an expensive cocktail dress to wear to work to prove that Electrolux with Smart Boost technology offers the most effective stain removal. Because unlike other washers, only Smart Boost pre-mixes water and detergent for the best wash possible. There's clean, and then there's Electrolux Clean.
Pay no interest when paid in full in 12 months at Fred's Appliance.
When Fred's advertises it, we've got it. Get your new appliance today.
When you live in the beautiful Northwest, there's nothing better than spending time on your deck. And nobody knows decking better than the decking pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop, shop for wood.
From the early evening cocktails to the backyard barbecues, your deck is the most fun place to be. And during Windsor Plywood's end of the season decking sale, there's a lot of great discounts now.
Windsor Plywood.
With 2 locations in Spokane.
This is the beautiful Nissan Rogue. Check it out. Futuristic front, spacious interior, and a functional rear hatch. But beauty is only part of why we know you'll love this SUV. There's a full package of advanced technology, a customizable digital 12-inch dashboard, the parking split screen, and check this, Wi-Fi connections for up to 7 devices. The Nissan Rogue is a great SUV, and our friendly dealership is a great place to test drive one. Just off Highway 95, Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
Shopping around for an early savers account for the girls, we noticed that BECU had the best interest rate. My mom taught me the importance of saving, and I wanted to pass that on to my kids.
Take a day off, skip Mondays, and be water-wise this summer.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
It is now 6:15. There is a blood shortage locally and nationally, and blood banks need your help.
And one donation can save a life or even multiple lives. Ariel Drayton is at Vitalant right now to tell us about the shortage and also the importance of donating.
Yes, all the blood is tested and shipped out from the Components Lab. The lab has carriers that collect, drop off, and take the blood to local hospitals. I'm here with the donor recruitment manager, and I'll let her introduce herself and tell you guys a little bit about what she does here.
My name's Erin Baker. I'm the donor recruitment manager for the Inland Northwest. Me and my team work with your community partners, churches, schools, businesses to ensure that we make blood donation as convenient as possible.
Okay, so I know we're here at the main blood center that's downtown. This center houses the Components Lab. So what does the day-to-day look like inside of that lab?
Well, this lab here processes all the blood we receive from all of our mobile blood drives and centers.
Okay, and then also I know the whole blood donations are popular. And other than that donation, what other kind of donations are available?
Well, depending upon your blood type, we have different donations that we recommend that better serve the patients. For example, if you're O negative or O pos, we prefer a double red or a power red donation. The power red donation allows us to collect 2 packed red cells to go to the patients. We also collect platelets in center, and platelets are, they're so precious. They're only actually good for 5 to 7 days, and they go to cancer treatments. So about 33% of our blood.
So yeah, this is not only a problem that happens in Spokane, but this is a nationwide problem. Stay more for what we have up next for you. I'm Ariel Drayton reporting live inside of the Vitalant Blood Donation Bank for News Now.
Okay. Always important to give blood if you can. You're taking a look across the street from our KXLY studios here. You can see some workers out there already at 6:17 here on your Monday morning. They're frantically trying to get finished for a ribbon cutting on the 26th and first games on the 28th.
Yes, coming quick. And in the meantime, we are dealing today, those workers are going to be dealing with some blowing dust and stuff later.
Gusty winds, dust in the air. Moses Lake, Ritzville, that area, we've seen I-90 closed there because of, again, the dust and then no visibility. So we're going to keep an eye on that for you. But yeah, we do have a weather alert day. Fire weather, dry, windy. It's going to be the Columbia Basin all the way through Spokane. That's going to be the afternoon all the way till 8 o'clock. Again, the fire weather warning or the red flag warning, similar if not identical. We do have that into the Central Basin, all the way down to the Tri-Cities, all the way up in the east slopes of the Cascades, taking us all the way to the Canadian line, and then through here. So we want you to use extreme caution. That also limits a lot of businesses doing business in and around forestry and such, where sparks could be created. They won't between noon and 8 today. 74 will be our high today. Clouds to sunshine at times. It's going to be windy, gusts 35 miles an hour tonight. Cooling, calming down, 48 for the overnight low. We see the cloud cover coming in. Here's the cooler air that's going to be coming in, and that's the windy conditions. And we'll see some sunshine with the wind and then the dust. Here's how that pattern works. We're going to see that low come in. We're going to have that cooler air come in for Wednesday, Thursday, and then it'll start weakening. We'll get warmer air for the weekend. Not really warm air, but some warm air, bringing us to the 70s, low 70s. Tomorrow morning, chance of a sprinkle. We're going to see that again for Wednesday with a 40 to 50% chance of rain. And then another round of mountain showers and maybe a sprinkle on Thursday morning. So it'll be active, and then high pressure sets in for the weekend. Temperatures into the mid-70s today. 74 Deer Park, Spangle, Hayden at 73 degrees. That planning forecast, those cooler temperatures after we get out of the winds, and our weather alert day today will be in the mid-60s Wednesday, and then around 70 for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it looks like another okay weekend. Hey, here's something you need to know. Here is our pet of the week.
Our pet of the week is Lucky.
Although a big girl, over 80 pounds big, Lucky is extremely gentle and loves to give you kisses if you let her. Lucky was abandoned by her family for reasons unknown. However, we are so happy she is here at Companions Animal Center, and you would be very lucky to add her to your family. She keeps her kennel very clean, knows basic commands, and loves just to smell around the yard. Stop by and visit Lucky Tuesday through Sunday, starting at noon each day, or visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org for more information.
Oh,
cutie.
Sweet girl. It is now just about 6:20. The Cougs are climbing in the polls following a blowout win over the weekend. But the team knows the schedule is about to get a lot tougher.
And the Seahawks showed sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Monday morning. We'll be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
One of the Inland Northwest most extraordinary four-wheel beasts, the Honda SUV thrives in a diverse habitat. Equally comfortable in rugged terrain or roaming city streets at night, it can travel hundreds of miles on a small amount of fuel. Fiercely protective of its young, the Honda SUV is known by its distinctive markings, CRV, Pilot, and Passport, and can live happily for decades in any garage or driveway. Catch one now at your Inland Northwest Honda dealer. Honda can handle it.
Start your day with Good Morning Northwest weekdays at 5 a.m. and then America's most watched morning show, Good Morning America.
At P1FCU, we're all about celebrating your wins, like finding an extra $10 in the wash. Sweet. Or your team winning the championship.
And it's out of here. Yes! Woo!
Your wins add up, just like earning dividends in an Ascend checking account. So let's celebrate the wins together. Open your account at p1fcu.org/win. P1FCU, your community, your credit union.
Hello, I'm Lloyd Herman. If you need legal assistance due to an accident or an injury, put my 40 years of experience of dealing with the insurance companies to work for you. You'll have an appointment to speak to me within 48 hours. Lloyd Herman & Associates, 922-6600.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. Tina Turner's triumphant story is live on stage in the mega hit musical direct from Broadway. Prepare to be ecstatically blown away. September 19th through 24th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. On sale now at BroadwaySpokane.com.
What you're seeing today is a successful eye surgery. And this, the dedicated hours of virtual training that made it happen. Academic advancements are being achieved every day through collaborative hands-on learning. Upskilling careers, now made possible through immersive environments. These are the ways the metaverse is being used today.
After a loss in Week 1, the Seattle Seahawks got a huge bounce-back performance on Sunday afternoon to keep their playoff hopes alive. But getting out of Detroit with a win certainly wasn't easy in the fourth quarter. And the Washington State Cougars also came away with the weekend with a big victory. They blew out Northern Colorado 64-21 as the offense put up more than 700 yards on the afternoon. And with the win, the Cougs continue to climb up in the polls, coming in at number 21 in the latest AP Top 25 as they stand at 3-0 on the season. But they realize it's about to get a whole lot tougher with the Pac-12 schedule coming up.
And if you can stack a bunch of 1-0s, you have a real chance. But every week is going to be just a unique opportunity that you got to go out and earn. And it doesn't matter. And we get an opportunity to host a good team next week right here in Martin Stadium on Giesa Field. You know, I can't wait to get that electric energy back out there because it's going to be a big one to get off on the right foot.
Now, the Cougs will welcome in the 14th-ranked Oregon State Beavers on Saturday evening, a team they lost to down in Corvallis a year ago. Reporting in studio, I'm Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now Sports.
Hey, take a look at this. It's what the fairgrounds looked like for us yesterday. We kicked off our annual Coats for Kids collection there at the fair. Several of you brought a new or gently used coat to the fairgrounds. We thank you so much for helping us get started. Your generosity will help make sure kids in our community stay warm this winter. The actual big donation drive starts on October 1st, and then it'll go for a few weeks, and then we'll start distribution, get them all cleaned, and get them into the hands of kids that need them.
Right around Halloween time, when we start distributing. So it's always a great thing.
Yeah, and it is now 6:25.
All right, the manhunt and reward offer to find the people who ambushed an LA County deputy, killing him in his patrol car.
And dry conditions and increasing winds. We're under a red flag warning for high fire danger. What you need to keep in mind to keep your family and property safe. And as we go to a commercial break, here's a first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the allegations against Russell Brand.
But I feel like I'm being attacked.
The British comedian, famous for playing a rock star and forgetting Sarah Marshall.
My ex-boyfriend.
Oh, right. Hey, I'm Alder Snow.
I know who you are. Yeah, you're very, very famous.
And a villain in Despicable Me.
Can I drink this?
Do you want to explode? But now 5 women making allegations, 4 of them anonymously, during an in-depth collaborative documentary by multiple British media organizations accusing him of rape, sexual assault, and abuse. Brand posting a video online addressing the allegations.
As I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have the very latest on this developing story. With your GMA First Look, I'm Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Travel, there is nothing like it.
Dancing is my passion.
But with my moderate to severe eczema, it hasn't always been easy.
I was constantly itching.
Whatever I was doing.
Now, I'm staying ahead of my eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so adults can have long-lasting, clearer skin and fast itch relief. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a powerful thing.
Ask your eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal your skin from within.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mysticwa Casino Hotel in Chuila.
Spokane Boys Fall Sale is in full bloom, continuing through October. They have a large selection of water features, fountains, concrete statuary, and fire pits available. Now is a great time of year to plant. Stop in today to pick up your trees, shrubs, and landscape materials before Old Man Winter sets in. And yes, Spokane Boys does deliver. Stop by Spokane Boys Nursery Fall Sale going on now through October. 1113 East Francis in North Spokane.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The 2024 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and up to 32 miles per gallon. Plus, 97% of Outback vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. The 2024 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you.
Drive new Subaru models with 4.9% financing at AutoNation Subaru.
Spokane Tribe Casino brings you Grammy nominee, singer-songwriter Elle King to Spokane Live Thursday, October 5th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Don't miss ACM and CMA Award winner Elle King, October 5th, live at Spokane Tribe Casino, Airway Heights, Washington. Entertainment without limits. Must be 21 or older to attend. Entertainment schedule is subject to change.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
All right, the 4 News Now story tracker following the stories people are reading about this morning on KXLY.com.
Get ready for delays on the Maple Street Bridge with crews moving on to the next phase of construction. Starting tonight, all northbound lanes of the Maple Street Bridge will be closed from 8 at night to 6 in the morning until October 6th. The entire project is expected, though, to be completed not until mid-November.
Last week, Linwood Elementary became the first Spokane school to be solar-powered. Spokane Public Schools was awarded a state grant giving 50% of the cost to bring solar power to schools. The panels will provide enough energy to power the equivalent of 7 households per year.
A crash involving a semi-truck has closed eastbound I-90 at milepost 257. It's the Tyler exit. Washington State Patrol says this happened about 2 o'clock this morning. Eastbound drivers will be detoured onto State Route 904 through Cheney, so you can expect some delays. There is no estimated time for reopening right now. We'll keep an eye on it for you. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dias. It is Monday, September the 18th. Mark Peterson is here with that first alert forecast. And Mark, we continue to be dry, and that means fire danger.
Yeah, we have a weather alert day today because of the fire weather, the dry, the windy conditions, and then the dust adding to that for this afternoon. In through the Columbia Basin, Spokane, it's from noon to 8 o'clock today. The red flag warning in effect, and of course, we're still trying to work our way through the Oregon Road and Gray fires and the rebuilding process and the cleanup process. So this is on everybody's minds. Everyone is urged to use caution. Right now we have cloud cover, gusty winds. 58 is the current temperature, and we're going to warm up a little bit today. Those winds are really going to increase after the lunch hour, and we're expecting gusts around 30, 35 miles an hour. Here's your day today. We are going to see the air quality start in good, but it looks as if it will escalate into moderate. 74 degrees, hazy conditions because of that added dust in the air.
Mark, thank you. This year's fire season has been much more dangerous than previous years.
And the National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for today, as Mark was just telling us about. Allison Martinez spoke with experts to find out what precautions you should take on high alert days like this.
We've seen plenty of fire weather this summer, and it's not over quite yet. This summer has been one of the hottest summers to date. That's according to the National Weather Service, who told us what fire weather is and how it affects you. Heat, wind, and low humidity. These 3 factors make for fire weather. This year has been one of the most dangerous fire seasons to date. On days like today, the National Weather Service will issue a red flag warning.
We have certain criteria depending on where higher risk is. So for Spokane, it's roughly about 15% relative humidity and winds getting sustained at 15 miles per hour.
Once the National Weather Service has issued that red flag warning, they alert county emergency managers who respond accordingly. Spokane Fire Chief Brian Schaefer says on red flag warning days, it is best to prepare for the worst.
And pay attention. Be a part of Alert Spokane. Follow your agency with jurisdictions messaging, and definitely check on your neighbors.
Preventing fires is truly a team effort. The fire department asks that the public is careful with fire triggers like grills, cars, and any discarded smoking material. Schaefer says a large number of this season's fires have been caused by human error.
We're fighting climate change. We're fighting a much longer fire season, a much more dangerous fire season than we've ever seen before. So this is our reality. We have to prepare and we have to meet that challenge.
To stay up to date on fire weather conditions, you can visit our website, KXLY.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Well, Friday marked 4 weeks since wildfires tore through communities in Spokane County, and the fire victims who lost everything still need help. De Soleil Salon and Spa has transformed its lobby into an area where families and individuals impacted by the fires can shop for gently used clothing, toys, beauty supplies, and more, all for free. Salon owner Jennifer Lee said that they have helped more than 30 families so far with donations from the public and local businesses. She said after the fires, so many people wanted to help but just didn't know how.
It's overwhelming how much people want to help and they didn't know how to do it, and it made a difference stepping up to be the leader of that and organizing it. It's a very difficult time for these families, and it means something to me and my team to be a part of helping them rebuild.
If you or someone you know has been impacted by the fires, you can call the salon to set up an appointment to come and shop. As of right now, they're not accepting any more donations, but we have ways you can help. You can find those on KXLY.com.
The Spokane Medical Examiner has identified the body of a man who drowned in the Spokane River more than 50 years ago. The Medical Examiner says Bruce Sherman accidentally drowned in the Spokane River in 1971. They discovered Sherman's body that same year, but were never able to identify him until now, thanks to genetic genealogy tools. Sherman was 28 years old when he died.
Police in Southern California are looking to identify those involved in a shooting that killed a 30-year-old Los Angeles County deputy. A $250,000 reward is being offered for information leading to an arrest after what authorities describe as an ambush-style attack. Investigators are calling this dark gray Toyota Corolla a vehicle of interest. This surveillance video obtained by KABC is now part of the investigation, showing Deputy Ryan Klinkenbrummer's patrol car at an intersection just seconds after he left the Palmdale station. A dark-colored vehicle slowly pulls up to the driver's side of the patrol car, slows down, then speeds off. Deputy Klinkenbrummer was later found slumped over inside the car and died at the hospital. With the gunman on the loose overnight, off-duty deputies told ABC News they're being careful not to wear anything identifiable.
In news for your health now, about 1 in 6 Americans are 65 or older, and as they reach retirement age and beyond, they may not have the financial means to keep themselves healthy. The Department of Health and Human Services estimates 56% of people turning 65 will need some sort of long-term care. That could include helping with standing, walking, eating, and showering. Despite those potential challenges, reports show only 7.5 million people have long-term care insurance. For many, the cost is prohibitive. A recent analysis shows the annual premium for a 65-year-old ranges between $1,700 and $7,200 per year. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:36.
Mark is standing by talking about what you can expect as the kids come home from school today.
Yeah, getting to school not going to be an issue air quality-wise. Coming home, a lot of dust in the air expected, so those with tender lungs could be feeling it. Just a heads up. 74 will be our high today. We're starting off with some breezy southwest winds, and we're going to have a full check of that forecast coming up.
More auto workers are picketing this morning, affecting so many jobs across the country. Coming up, is there any movement in negotiations?
And it's painful, all right. Gas prices aren't going down anytime soon. We'll tell you why after the break.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's time to heat things up with Falco's annual More Than Fair sale. Our Enviro Fireplace showroom is simply too big to bring to the fair. So if you'll come see us, we'll give you the best deal on all Enviro pellet and gas heating appliances. Enviro Fireplaces at Falco's, 9310 East Sprague.
You can start your day wanting an all-natural pregnancy and end it wanting an epidural. It's called being human. A human who takes care of their eyes, then stares at their phone, who embraces self-care and believes beauty is worth some pain. So go ahead and do your 10-step skincare routine and make the 11th sun. Teach your kids that aging is beautiful while trying to prevent it. With traditional medicine and alternative remedies, there's no wrong way to treat life at Rite Aid. And now get your flu shot with easy scheduling, fast appointments, plus walk-ins available daily.
Right on time.
See our huge selection of Camrys built for everyday drivers at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
When you live in the beautiful Northwest, there's nothing better than spending time on your deck. And nobody knows decking better than the decking pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop, shop for wood.
From the early evening cocktails to the backyard barbecues, your deck is the most fun place to be. And during Windsor Plywood's end of the season decking sale, there's a lot of great discounts now.
Windsor Plywood.
With 2 locations in Spokane.
Does your current roof have moss growing on it? Is it worn out or tattered? Have you recently seen the heat and electric bills going up? Then it may be time for you to get a new roof from McVeigh Brothers. McVeigh Brothers is the only 5-star certified select shingle master contractor in the inland Northwest. We also have great financing options to help you out, like no money down and up to 12 years low interest financing. So you can get everything you want now and pay for it later. At McVeigh Brothers, we're always working for you.
It's time to heat things up with Falco's annual More Than Fair sale. Our Enviro Fireplace showroom is simply too big to bring to the fair. So if you'll come see us, we'll give you the best deal on all Enviro pellet and gas heating appliances. Enviro Fireplaces at Falco's, 9310 East Sprague.
Welcome back. It is officially day 4 of the auto workers strike. The United Auto Workers Union's historic picket against Detroit's big 3 auto companies continues as both sides failed to reach labor agreements over the weekend.
And the strike is also now threatening the livelihoods of workers who haven't walked off the job. As automakers announce layoffs for non-striking auto workers, their union says it's prepared to turn up the pressure and potentially launch strikes at even more auto plants. This morning, nearly 13,000 auto workers are returning to the picket lines as the United Auto Workers Union continues with its first ever simultaneous strike against Detroit's big 3 automakers. The UAW says it held negotiations with General Motors and Ford over the weekend, reporting reasonably productive conversations with Ford. Chrysler and Jeep parent company Stellantis says it's raised hourly wage offer by nearly 21%. But still not enough for the UAW, which is demanding that the big 3 revive worker pensions, better retiree benefits, cost of living adjustments, and a 40% pay increase. Now, at least 2 automakers announcing temporary layoffs for non-striking workers, 2,000 at GM and 600 at Ford.
All right, good morning. 10-second takeaway on your screen. Clouds and winds. We do have a weather alert day today because of the windy conditions. There's going to be blowing dust expected in our air as well with a high of 74 degrees.
And pain at the pump isn't going away. The White House has decided not to intervene as gas prices continue to rise. Senior aides met several times this week to discuss policy options before deciding against any action. But officials say the Biden administration will continue to watch trends to see if prices come down now that the peak summer travel season is over. While usage might be dropping, supply isn't expected to increase after Saudi Arabia extended production cuts through the end of the year. Experts predict prices will continue to rise in the 4th quarter.
Here at home, average gas prices in Spokane have fallen 1.6 cents per gallon in the last week, averaging $4.70. That is according to Gas Buddy's survey of 187 stations in Spokane. Prices in Spokane are 5.9 cents per gallon higher than a month ago and 40.9 cents higher than a year ago. The national average price of diesel has risen 9.9 cents in the last week and stands at $4.53 a gallon. In Idaho, gas is $4.12 per gallon, which is 8 cents down from last week's average. Good morning, Northwest time is 6:42.
All right, Ariel Drayton live at Vitalant.
Have you ever tried to make a blood donation and couldn't? I'm Ariel Drayton reporting from inside of Vitalant Blood Bank. Coming up next, I'll tell you how to make sure that donation gets counted.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended. And that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 4 years, no interest. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days, or get $3,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a TurboMax engine. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Your whole health is more than what you find at the doctor's office, because it's all around you. The food you eat, what makes you happy, and what keeps you up at night. The place you call home. It's why we created a health insurance company that considers so much more. WellPoint, your whole health is our whole point.
Don't let
summer pass you by. Sale pricing is back at R&R RV. Yes, RVs are now priced below retail at R&R RV. Springdale, Cougar, Montana, Rockwood, and more. Don't wait weeks for other dealers. Every RV at R&R RV is prepped and ready for immediate delivery. Sale pricing is back at R&R RV. Shop now for the best selection and the lowest interest rates. R&R RV in Liberty Lake, North Spokane, and Lewiston, or online at rnrrv.com.
It's the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. And right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Take $100 off every $1,000 you spend. Or get up to $700 off select adjustable mattress sets, plus 4 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
4 News Now is brought to you by Horizon Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Extreme Team.
Well, there is a national blood shortage across the nation, so many blood banks are in dire need of your donation.
And Vitalant is one of many blood banks in the area that encourages people to come in and help. Ariel Drayton is live at Vitalant, and you have some information people might not know about donating.
Yes, I'm actually live from the Vitalant blood donation floor right now, and I have the donor recruitment manager here with me, so I'll let her introduce herself and tell you a little bit about what she does here.
Hi, my name's Erin. I'm the donor recruitment manager, and I work with the community, schools, churches to make sure that we can make blood donation as convenient as possible by hosting mobiles.
Okay, so let's talk about donating. What is the most common reason on why people can't donate, or at least think they can't donate?
Yeah, a lot of people just don't think they're eligible for various reasons, travels, tattoos, medications, and stuff like that. Things change so often, I would encourage you to come down and check.
Okay, so let's talk about what you can eat. I know one of the most common problems for me when I get to donating is that my iron levels are low. What are some things that we can eat to make sure our iron levels are where they're supposed to be?
Yeah, well, definitely drink lots of water, but also red meat, spinach. A lot of times it's not really what you're eating, it's what you're eating that's preventing your body from absorbing iron, like caffeine, for example. So oranges or citruses work really well.
Okay. And I know whenever I was here, I spoke to an assistant that was helping me on the donation floor, and she told me that Oreo cookies are a great way to increase your iron levels. I have some Oreos here. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Try me an Oreo. Oreo a day keeps the deferrals away. Reporting live from the Vitalant blood donation floor, Ariel Drayton, 4 News Now.
Can't go wrong with an Oreo, I guess.
Why? I need to know why. I got to understand that because I'm all about the Oreos then.
Yeah, maybe it's is it the creamy filling that can be iron rich? I don't know.
Are you sure it's not made up? I don't know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
They said it at Vitalant. Eat your Oreos.
It could be the milk that you're dipping it into because you can't have an Oreo without milk in my world. All right, good morning, everybody. Let's get to what's going to be happening today. We do have a weather alert day today because of the dry conditions and the winds that are going to be firing up. So be aware of that. It's Columbia Basin all the way to Spokane. Going to be noon to 8 today. It is going to be blustery, especially this afternoon around the time school gets out. We do have that fire weather watch, a red flag warning from the Cascades all the way to the Idaho line. It doesn't mean the wind stops at the Idaho line, continues right through into Montana. 74 degrees will be our high today, so temperatures about average, not looking too bad, but those gusty winds to 35, potentially 40. Yeah, it's going to produce, again, not only the danger of spreading any fire start, but also the dust because it's dry. 48 for the overnight low. Things calm down. A couple things to note in our country. New England still getting some rain showers right on that New England coast up north, but we do have our front that's going to be coming down, and that is going to produce that colder than normal average that we're going to be seeing starting tomorrow. So tracking this pattern, we are going to see that colder air come in. Winds are going to die down tonight. We're still going to have blustery winds at times, but we're going to see more moisture come in, not only in the form of humidity, but the potential to see some rain. The winds, yeah, by the afternoon, 20 to 21 sustained, gusts to 30 or better. That's where we get really the danger. We're going to see a potential for some morning sprinkles on Tuesday. Then it clears out Wednesday morning. Chance, about a 40% chance of rain right now. There could be an actual rain shower, and then more potential for sprinkles and mountain showers on Thursday. Then it dries out for the weekend. Things are looking great. Temperatures in the mid-70s today from Deer Park all the way south. We're going to see that all the way into Coeur d'Alene at 74 degrees. That planning forecast. Planning on cooler weather Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, and then low 70s, about 70 Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Partly cloudy conditions. So today, blowing dust. Wednesday, a chance of rain showers. That would help that in the future.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
Mark, thank you so much. Good morning, Northwest time is now 6:49.
Your morning sprint is coming up next. We'll see you in the other side of the sprint.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ace Hardware.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Why join UFCW 3000? I'm the lead person when we negotiate with employers for better wages, benefits, and working conditions.
I'm an essential worker.
During the pandemic, we couldn't work remotely.
We are workers in grocery stores,
healthcare, retail, and packing plants.
Thanks, UFCW 3000.
Our website can both answer your questions and connect you with our team who can help you explore your union opportunities.
Looking for quality and experience? Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic has been providing personalized care to their clients for over 30 years. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, they do it all. With competitive costs and quality service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
Did you just buy a new home and don't have a lot of extra cash on hand for furniture? Or are you upsizing your home and need to fill it? Consigned Furniture in Liberty Lake can help by saving you thousands on decorating your home. With over 60,000 square feet of inventory, we have a variety of unique, budget-friendly items that will add value while saving you a ton of money. And the best part? You don't have to overspend. Buy here and save up to 70% off retail with countless designer name brand options to choose from. Consigned Furniture, the smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
Are you looking for the perfect time to get back to the gym and get fit this fall? Let's go! Join now as Move Fitness celebrates their 9-year anniversary and get started on a new routine today.
Chances are, when it's time to call a service professional, you need someone right away. That's why Mr. Electric is ready when you are with appointment times to fit your busy schedule. They specialize in knob and tube removal, lighting upgrades, panel replacements, and other electrical services. And rest assured, their work is quoted upfront and fully guaranteed. Call Mr. Electric today and get $50 off your service.
Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, 6:52, time to get you ready to take on your Monday here in the morning sprint.
The nationwide blood shortage. Ariel Drayton has details on what you need to know to help.
But first, we have a weather alert day, so let's get to Mark's forecast.
Yeah, we take a look at our first alert weather and that weather alert day. It's fire weather. It's going to be dry. It's going to be windy. Then dust is going to follow out this afternoon. Columbia Basin all the way through Spokane. It's going to be noon to 8 today, so we want you to be aware. Those wind gusts in excess of 30 miles an hour this afternoon. Again, very dry conditions picking up that dust. Here's a look at our day planner today. We're starting off in good. Chances are we'll end up into the moderate category because of the dust and particulate matter. High today 74 and hazy this afternoon.
Breaking news this morning, 5 Americans who had been imprisoned in Iran have been freed and are on a flight out of the country. A Qatari official briefed on the matter told this to CNN. Their release is part of a wider deal that includes the U.S. unfreezing $6 billion in Iranian funds. The U.S. government has designated all 5 Americans as being wrongfully detained.
A motorcycle crash near Lewiston killed a woman and sent a man to a Spokane hospital on life flight. Their motorcycle struck a parked car last night. Lewiston police say 25-year-old James Weiss and 24-year-old Alyssa Slusher were headed north on 14th Street when they lost control and collided with that car. They were both thrown from the motorcycle and taken to St. Joseph's Regional Medical Center. Slusher later died from injuries. Weiss was life-flighted to Spokane because of the severity of his injuries. Both riders were wearing helmets.
The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office is investigating a drowning in Lake Coeur d'Alene. It happened on Saturday. First responders arrived at the scene around 4 o'clock. Aaron T. Robb had already been pulled from the water. Despite life-saving efforts, Robb was pronounced dead. Police say this investigation is ongoing. There's no information available other than that at this time.
New on Good Morning Northwest, the Whitman County Sheriff's Office is investigating a burglary at a Pullman area business that happened early Sunday morning. Take a look at your screen here. Police say they're looking to identify this man who was wearing a Cheney rodeo hat at the time. If you have any information about this person, contact the Sheriff's Office. Number on the bottom right of your screen there, 509-397-6266.
A crash involving a semi-truck has closed eastbound I-90 at milepost 257, the Tyler exit. Washington State Patrol says this all happened about 2 o'clock this morning. Eastbound drivers will be detoured onto State Route 904 through Cheney, so if that's on your route, you can expect some delays. There is no estimated time for reopening right now.
The American Red Cross Association has declared a national blood shortage. This is because blood pallets are critically low at this time. Vitalant is one of many blood banks in the area that are encouraging people to come out to make a donation to help with this shortage. When attending your Vitalant blood donation appointment, you'll check in at the front to make sure that all of your paperwork is ready. Then shortly after this, you'll go to the history room, and then after that, you will make your way to the donation floor where you'll make your donation. This process takes all of an hour. So reporting live from the Vitalant Blood Bank, Ariel Drayton, 4 News Now.
All right, we have a consumer alert for you. Parents and others who care for babies are being warned to stop using certain brands of sling carriers. The slings in question have been sold online by Walmart, Amazon, and TrendyHousehold.com under different brand names. Take a look at your screen for a list of the models that are being recalled. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the baby carrier could suffocate an infant or the child could fall out of it. For another look at those brand names, you can find the story on KXLY.com.
Friday marked 4 weeks since wildfires tore through communities in Spokane County, and there is still such a great need to help those who lost everything. Day Soleil Salon and Spa has transformed its lobby into an area where families and individuals impacted by the fires can shop for gently used clothes, toys, beauty supplies, and more, all free of charge. Salon owner Jennifer Lee said they have helped more than 30 families so far with donations from the public and local businesses. As of right now, they're not accepting any more donations, but we have ways you can still help listed on KXLY.com.
Well, average gas prices in Spokane have fallen 1.6 cents per gallon in the last week, averaging $4.70 today. That's according to Gas Buddy. Prices in Spokane almost 6 cents per gallon higher than a month ago and almost 41 cents higher per gallon than a year ago. The national average price of diesel has risen 9.9 cents in the last week and stands at $4.53 a gallon.
Starting tonight, crews will close all northbound lanes that cross the Maple Street Bridge. Here's a look at detours. This full closure is effective all hours of the day until October 6th. Cars are recommended to use the Monroe Street Bridge while freight traffic is rerouted to take Division across the Spokane River. The entire project expected to be done in mid-November. Weather right after this.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
What I want people to know about Numerica's involvement is that it's genuine.
I work at a company that supports the community because we're a part of it.
It's important to give back to the community you live in. We are truly here to help, and we're passionate about it.
ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now, when the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home, watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
If you're looking to score big on the best lineup of new and used vehicles, then come on down to Finley.
At Finley Downtown Toyota, we are loaded with new Tundra and Tacoma trucks, as well as brand new all-wheel drive SUVs just in time for winter. And if you're looking for a quality used vehicle, we are full of great choices that come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty.
So if you're looking for a touchdown of savings, you can find it at Finley. Finley Toyota's downtown.
All right, good morning, everybody. There's a live look. And again, you see the cloud cover, the breezy conditions going to be coming along with it. That's going to happen later on today. So we start off temperatures, again, into around 60 to 63 degrees. You head out mid-morning. Not going to warm up much. 74 will be our high today, but it's low 70s much of the afternoon. The winds fire up, and that's where we have a weather alert day today because of those winds and the dust that's going to be in the air later on this afternoon and the increased fire danger. Now, tomorrow it's going to be calmer and cooler, 67, 65 on Wednesday, with a pretty good chance of rain showers. That's good news.
All right, Mark, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you have a great day. We'll be back throughout GMA with more local.